As we talk about the roads, WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane has been out and about. He joins us live now in Huntersville, seeing what things look like out there. And Richard, how was your commute to Huntersville this morning?
Nice and smooth. I actually had my eyes closed, but that's okay because Carrie was driving. I wasn't. I was just sitting there relaxing. But every time I opened my eyes, I did see the roads, and the roads are looking okay. If you have to get on the roads, they're looking okay, but you always want to be prepared for any slick spots because it is still cold, it's still below freezing, and that water that has started to melt could turn into ice. But let's show you what we're seeing over here. We want to avoid that trouble under the rubber, as we say, ice that could form because of the recent snowfall we had that is now sheets of ice in certain areas. Now you see the roads shining like it could be water, but it could also be ice. Those are one of the things you have to be very aware of. The snow that fell has now formed into sheets of ice in certain areas, like that spot we were talking about just yesterday, folks not knowing. Now, if you look right here, let me just show you real quick what I'm talking about. Right here, you would say, okay, well, this is definitely ice because you can see it. It's white. There's some dirt under it. There's ice. But this is the sidewalk. At first glance, without the light, you would think, okay, this is okay to walk on. But no, this is icy as well. That's the issue, that you really can't tell when it comes to ice where it is. So if you see something that's glistening, it's a good thought to not think it's just water. No, it could possibly be ice, and that could provide some treacherous driving. So the best advice, we're standing right across on Gilead Road here, where we're not far from that accident that happened. But I can tell you that if you don't have to be on the roads today, best bet is to not get on them. Of course, if you have to, follow basic safety precautions, taking your time, paying attention to slick spots or wet spots or whatever might be ice. Also, when you drive, you reduce your speed. And of course, if you come into contact with any emergency crews or crews that are working, here's some advice that we have from NCDOT. Take a listen.
If you happen to see the NCDOT or contractor trucks that are working, please stay back, let us work, give us some space. We have a job to do. We want to do it effectively and efficiently, and the more space that you can give us, the better.
That is absolutely correct, and that's also good advice. You heard just a few minutes ago, Kaylin mentioned the fact that we had some 4,000 customers without power, according to Duke. So if you see crews out working, also give them enough time to get their job done. So try to stay away from them, give them plenty of space. Just give everybody extra space on a day like today. Maybe later today when we get a little bit more temperatures, the temperatures rise, some of this ice and this snow go away, and then it'll make it a lot safer for folks to venture out. But if you don't have to go out now, just stay and get some hot cocoa. Enjoy yourself. We're right here in Huntersville. We'll be back in a little bit, but right now we'll send it back to you.
Good advice there, my friend. Yeah, my door when I was trying to get into the office today on my car was frozen shut, so it took a while. Definitely give yourself a little bit more time in your commute.